Our love is like a storybook story. No? It's a theme from the song, from the movie. It's the song that's a theme from the movie. Not many people probably know that. Did you know that?
No.
You never listened past the ending? All right, fine. So, you want me to sing something else?
Life is a highway.
I hate that song. I hate both versions.
I got
of
another
that.
one.
Okay, what do you got?
Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in
New York City.
You know, like I got one of those like warrants.
For your arrest?
No.
Oh.
Well, yeah. It's like one of like the you gotta stay away from me one.
Oh, you talking about a protective order?
It's restraint something.
Restraining order.
Restraining order, yeah.
You got that for me?
No, he got one of those.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, that's because he sang a song about her and probably freaked her out. If somebody sang a song about you, how would you feel?
Lucky.
Good to a point, I think. Hey there, Beth. I'm stalking you all day, and I know.
He doesn't say all that. He just, what's it like in New York City?
Well.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't like that song. It's obnoxious.
Me either. All right, hello, and welcome back to the Yes Year podcast. My name is James, and I am joined by my co-host. I'm all over the place today. Co-host Beth. Beth, lots of stuff happened this week, and a lot going on. I wasn't sure if we were even going to get to record because you were just so busy. You a busy little beaver. So, I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad that we're here.
Yeah.
Glad we're doing this. Oh my God, the enthusiasm is rolling off you.
I'm so
it
tired.
Is so rolled.
Man, I didn't go to sleep till like 6 last night.
What's
I woke
new?
up early because of prom, and I was running around all day. Usually, I'll go to bed late, but at least I'm not running around all day.
Yeah.
I was running around all day. My feet are killing me.
Are they?
My hands hurt. I don't know why they hurt.
You know,
But my hands hurt.
Do they? I would think that you would get kind of used to your crappy sleep schedule. I mean, the fact that you're up till like 6.
And you think that, but your body still hates the fact that you only get like 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
So just because you do it all the time doesn't mean your body's happy with it.
All I'm saying is, I slept late both yesterday and today. Even though I was up late, and you would think that I would have compensated for the amount of sleep that I needed. No.
You feel great?
No. Well, the goalie
it's
helped.
The goalie. God damn, that's what I was going to say.
Goalie's got me refreshed, and I'm spry. Yeah. I know.
You want to play a game?
You want to play a game? You're surrounded by 1,000. No. What do you got?
So you make references like that, and maybe like 1 out of 10,000 people are going to understand what that's from.
But somebody out there just went, like I would if I heard that. No?
Well, yeah, you might. But they might think that it's like you're just trying to make a joke from the actual movies, but that's not from the actual movies.
No, it's from the guy, because my arms went out.
Well, now you just spoiled what it's from. You ruined the joke.
So what's the game?
It's a word
association
game. So we're both at the same time. I'm gonna count down I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and at the same time we're gonna say a word.
Is this gonna get explicit?
No.
Oh, okay.
I hope not.
I don't know.
And then we're gonna both say a word, and then from there we have to find a similarity between 2 words, and then say it again on 1, 2, 3, and say the word again until we match the word. So today I was playing at work, and I'll call him Scott. Let's play with Scott, and because you won't know who that is,
right?
Let's play with Scott, and we both. So at the first round, I said cheese, and he said sausage. So I said, okay, 1, 2, 3, and at the same time we both said pizza.
Wow, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, and then after that we couldn't get any more.
Oh.
Except, actually, I said chair, and he said sauce. And then after that, he said baby, and I said, cup, or container. And then from there, we said the Gerber baby's wieners.
Yeah.
And we won. That's how we won. So you want to play?
Okay, we can try it one time.
Okay,
let's
play
go.
one time.
All right, go ahead.
Ready?
So do we both say a word at the same time?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Rigor mortis.
What is that?
That's what happens to your body after you die.
Okay, and I said wood. Ready?
Yeah, yep.
1, 2, 3.
Stiff.
Coffin.
Oh. What's the... I'm not good at this game.
I'm trying to think of one, because you can't repeat words. So, okay, well, stiff, and and coffin. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Dead.
Death.
Oh, that was close.
Doesn't count.
Oh, it doesn't
Death and
count?
Okay. Okay. Death. Dead. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mort. Yes.
That was fun.
I thought you and I would be pretty good at it because we match a lot. That's what made me think of, because we both went like goalie at the same time a little while ago. But earlier in the week, I was playing another game with Scott, and I said we were playing. It's a what?
My hands are really sweaty. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's the goalie.
Dehydrates midway through.
Oh.
Look over,
so you were playing.
You know that scene from SpongeBob where he's all dried out sponge. I need it. He's all dry. You're gonna look over. You're gonna look like that. But yeah, I was playing an A through Z game where it's like you have to name. Like say we were playing fruit was a category. The name a fruit for every letter. So you go like apple, banana. You just switch on and off. And so we were playing one where the category was just food, and we got to I, and I said iguana. He was pissed. He was like, no. Yeah. But then I asked you to name a letter or a food that starts with I, and you said, okay, well this. Or you said something first, and then you said, and then depending where you come from, iguana.
Ice.
Yeah, you said ice.
What a E first. Listen.
What a crap answer is what I was gonna say there. The goalie. The goalie got me acting up.
Goalie got me acting up. It's good. It's good for you.
Oh shoot.
It's gonna make me burp.
I hate that.
Excuse me.
I haven't eaten yet, so I'm good.
And I got you food. I know you were.
It's in the
I know
fridge. I was
you
drawing.
do. I know.
God, I got Panera. That Panera hits so hard.
Do you know what we had for dinner?
What'd you have?
We had McAdoo's. Do you know what I got as a side?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. And I was going to save it for you.
You should have.
But
you should have brought it to me.
I was going, you weren't home yet.
I like it warm. I got home a little early.
Yeah, I know you
I was trying to seem complaining because my feet hurt and I we were just standing. It was so dead tonight.
Oh, I mean, if it's not doing anything, send me home.
Day. Yeah, well.
And there it is.
And I got to home.
Yeah. All right. So, of course, we want to say thank you to all of our continued listeners.
No, I don't.
And to those...
Stop listening.
To those that may be listening for the first time, thank you for coming and giving us a listen. Beth is obtuse.
Don't bother. It's the goalie. It's got me hateful.
Oh, no.
Goalie's put me through emotions. Go through the 5 stages of grief over here. I'm going to start crying in a second.
And then acceptance.
And then, hello.
It's good.
Welcome.
Wow. Yeah. We're glad you're here. Hello. How are you?
Bartering. Give me your money.
Give me. So this week we are reviewing.
That's not bartering.
That's just taking.
It's like, wait, part of me is trading.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you anything for it.
I want to at least give me some beads or wampum.
You know what? If your beads are like in those like really cool like patterns, like you give me like a starfish on a bead, I'll buy it.
I'd buy it.
I'm so cheap like that.
Yeah.
I bought a painted bobblehead turtle.
Yeah.
It was like $6.
I
bought it. I did. It's in my car.
You know, I saw something the other day. Interrupt this me.
Moo. Goalie.
And it was this really crappy looking piece of art, and I wanted it so bad, and I can't remember where it was.
On. I'm not gonna remember where this is. Who sent me? Oh, maybe it was on Instagram. Someone sent me a painting. Yeah. And I said, "Yeah, okay, good."
Is it the one that you sent?
Look, I want that. Yeah. So this is the kind of art I want. It's like a frog with a candle.
He's so cute.
And it's all dramatic.
You should put it on. Yeah, I have to put it on our thing so people can see.
And this is arson in the top left. I feel like, if people like painted us things, I'd hang it up.
I'd put it on the wall.
I want arson frogs.
Arson frogs.
We have a whole wall now.
Yeah, I know.
It's sidewall
too. It's just blank, except for
the
wood frogs.
Except for and then you can look at it and you can go, oh. There's like
I look up every now and then. I'm like, oh, frog on the wall.
Yeah, I know. Multiple frogs on the wall.
Yes, same frog.
Jared, Jimmy.
Timothy.
I said Timothy.
Oh, did you?
Ow, the amount of S's.
I'm a snake. That guy.
Everyone's like taking their earphones out. Right. It's like, God damn. Yeah. Is that not allowed?
No.
Why not? That's an expression.
So this week we're reviewing the Princess Bride.
I'm going to start setting things on fire.
Stage 2. Arson. I don't remember that being part of the group.
Actually, it's 72 stages now.
Oh, no,
get with the program.
They've upgraded. This is one that I remember. I remember falling asleep to for the first time I watched it.
I watched this for the first time in class.
Yeah,
in the 7th grade.
Yeah,
yeah, and it was. I feel like it was way more intense the first time I watched it. Where I was like, "Oh my god, what's gonna happen?" I remember crying.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but watching this now, I feel like it's not that kind of movie.
It's not.
Yeah, and I didn't know that then. I know that now.
Gotcha. I didn't fall. I didn't fall asleep because it was boring, but because I had been outside playing all day, and then I was up late at night watching it. Yeah.
That was me last night, except I had just gotten home from prom, and I ate this
Your
whole
feet
pizza. Whole small 10-inch pizza. Yeah. It was so good. I had the garlic too. I was like, all ugly like, because I bought. Okay, this pissed me off.
Yeah.
Okay, we had taken a bunch of pictures, and so prom starts at 8. Okay.
Yeah. We
took a bunch of pictures, and we ended around like 7 o'clock. So we're like, okay, we have like a whole hour. Yeah. We go to the Chick-fil-A where we have like Starbucks is right next to it. So they get Starbucks, and I'm like, I don't want Starbucks. I hate coffee. Everything Starbucks is gross. I want food. And so they're like, okay, place an order online really fast, and we'll go in for Chick-fil-A. I'm like, okay, bet. I got a chicken sandwich, fries, and mac and cheese. I was starving. Yeah. And I got a frozen lemonade because they're bomb.
Jeez.
Hungry. Okay, I hadn't eaten breakfast. I've been running around all day.
High heels will do that to you.
Yeah. And then we get back to Kara's house, and we're chilling, grilling, and I'm like eating a fry. I'm eating she gave me a fork for the mac and cheese. I'm eating the mac and cheese really fast. I'm like, okay. I drank the entire like frozen lemonade. I'm like, I'm not hungry anymore for this. I'm not hungry enough to like eat the chicken and the fries.
Yeah.
I set the bag down. We get back after prom, getting everything together, and the bag just isn't there anymore. I put the fork in the bag. It's a metal fork. We don't know where it went.
It's just gone?
It's just gone. She didn't throw it. She doesn't, like, she asked around. She's like, we just don't know what happened to the bag. But I'm pissed because it was $14 and I had a frozen lemonade, 1 fry, and like half of the mac and cheese.
That doesn't make any sense. Bags don't just disappear.
Bags don't just disappear.
Especially with metal forks in them.
Especially with metal forks in them. I was so upset, man. I need someone to reimburse me $14.
Yeah, can you please send chime
No, you can't ask for that. You can't ask for money if it's illegal to be like, for people to just send you money without a product in return. Do you know that?
No.
I learned that through iCarly. Oh, this is like family or whatever, but if you're asking over the internet for people to send you money like that, they have to be getting something returned.
They're getting entertainment. Questionable. That's stage 3. Questioning.
Ow.
Ooh, I heard that through everybody's going to hear that on the podcast. It hurts. Yeah, I bet.
I don't even know why my hands hurt so bad. Just my joints, like my little...
Probably because you were all tense from trying not to fall down on heels. You know what I'm saying? Like your body.
So my hands are like this the entire time?
Rickety. Like the sister from Pet Cemetery.
I got called a freak because I was doing the little finger thing that I can do. And they're like, what are you, triple jointed?
Yeah.
No, I can just...
Nice.
Maybe I am. I don't know.
So...
Don't look at my hands.
I'm looking.
I'll kill you.
Are you looking? It's interesting...
What is
the movies that I've fallen asleep to.
Oh my god.
I know, we're back on this.
Yes! So boring.
Who
cares? I fell asleep late outside because of this.
So, I fell asleep at Robin Hood Men in Tights. Prince of Thieves, not Men in Tights. Prince of Thieves.
Those are movies?
Uh-huh. This movie.
Snored.
And End of Days, which was boring.
I've fallen asleep to a lot of movies.
Yeah. I was going to ask you that. I'm sure there's other movies that I've fallen asleep to, but
fallen asleep to movies.
This is the first time that I was watching these movies and fell asleep. Sometimes I was in the theater and knocked out.
I get so close.
I would put food in my mouth if I did that. If somebody else was like knocking, because I sleep with my mouth like wide open, like
just throw things into your mouth.
That's what I would do.
And hit him in the eye.
I'm such a jerk. You're a jerk too.
I try not to. Who raised me? I wonder.
Me.
Anyway, it is like the worst thing trying not to fall asleep in this movie theater because it'll be perfectly fine, but you're already going at nighttime.
Yeah.
I will not go during the day. That's so boring. Who goes during the day? Me. Freaks. I mean, so that really is I have nothing better to do with my life kind of mood. Because the times are like 7 a.m. to like
Dear
10.
diary.
And then, bro, nobody... You go at night. Just seeing a movie at night. It's just what you do.
At night.
At Night. Can you stop interrupting me? You're gonna make me go E for explicit.
Oh, sure.
Goalie style.
Goalie style.
Damn it.
E for explicit. Goalie edition.
We've not talked about these before, and they're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna ram our product. We're over here just being like, these damn gummies make me angry.
Right, they make me intense.
They make me have intestinal
Fortitude.
I don't know what that means. Frolicking.
Stomach muscle. Frolicking. You've got frolicking going on in your stream.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, anyways.
Go ahead.
What was I talking about?
Why you go to the movies at night?
You just do. I fall asleep. I don't fall asleep to movies because I play everything on like online. So I just hit pause and then put it away and come back to it. That's what I did with this last night. Because I got home and I was eating the pizza and then I was watching this.
Yeah.
I was watching this as I was moving the paint from my nails, which didn't come off all the way because of the glue.
It looks like you were messing in dirt.
It does, but it looks like I've been bruised. But around the edges of my nails.
Digging in dirt. That's what I look like when I get done digging in dirt.
It's not brown, is it?
No, but that's how mine look when I get done digging in dirt.
What blue dirt are you digging in?
The earth? Maze?
Are you colorblind? I think I might be colorblind.
That's unfortunate.
But, like, in a sense of, like, because I don't know if this is real. Like, you know, like, you have, like, red-green colorblindness? I feel like I just can't differentiate between blues and purples.
Oh, no.
Because you're not, like, you know, like, I feel like if anyone knows, you wouldn't remember. You got a terrible memory. But, like, when we drive around on, like, road trips and everything, I'll be like, oh, I really like this color purple on this car. And everyone's like, that's blue.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Well, it's dumb mule.
Dumb mule.
So dumbass is okay.
Okay, good.
Dumb mule.
Dumbass. Stupid mule. That's like trying to convince your teacher that I said damn because of beavers.
Right. You know, the beavers and they dam up the water, those damn.
HE double hockey stick.
Ooh. Oh, we are throwing them all out tonight.
What was I saying?
Beavers.
No,
your purple nail. Oh no!
Is it called
like animation or whatever they call
Animorphs.
it. Animorphs. Thank you.
Sorry, you just put that image in my head.
Not that again, like we did last time.
Oh, for all the OG listeners.
20 minutes of Beth laughing. Everybody's like, is this even on anymore?
What movie are we listening?
What are we listening
to? What was I talking about?
You were talking about
the color blindness. Okay, so anyways, the differentiation between colors like that, I can't tell. You know, I'll be like, this is purple, or this is blue, and everyone's like, are you stupid? Dumbass.
Right.
So there's that. But also, I can't remember colors well at all. Like when we play, like, Among Us. Yeah. If I come up on the killer, like, literally, like, killing someone and then venting, I really can't tell you who it was. Like, after, like, the thing, I'll be like, oh, it could have been any of these several colors.
Yeah, and they're all dead.
But, do you have that?
I digress. I'm pretty good with colors.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's not for me that you have that problem.
I was gonna say, if it's a genetic thing, or maybe I'm just dumb. Everyone with real color blindness is all like, no, shut the hell up.
Before getting too much into the movie, I have to ask you, I listened to probably 20 podcasts between the last 2 days. And let me ask you what everybody else is talking about, even though their podcast wasn't even anything about it. Have you seen Kong vs. Godzilla, Beth? Have you seen that movie? Because let's go. Every other, I had to feel like I had to bring it up on our podcast because, oh my god, every single.
Is there a movie that came out for that?
Yeah, Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Like recently?
Like this week, I think.
So what's fun? I've been seeing a lot of art of Godzilla and Kong like making out. Is that what you're talking about?
Sure.
Because I was really confused of why that was all over my like page. And I've been sending it to my friends, and they were like, "What the heck? Why do you keep sending me Godzilla and Kong?" Kissing out and stuff.
There is something I want you to watch, and this is something I want everybody to watch.
So I don't want to watch
Bambi vs. Godzilla. You'll love it. We'll watch it.
I gotta go. We're done. Turn it off. I'm not watching that.
We're gonna watch it.
No, we're not watching that.
All right.
Next week we're gonna come back and I'll be like, "Wow, we didn't watch it." And you're gonna be like, "Yeah, everyone, we're gonna watch." I'm not waiting for that.
No, it's just a little 2-minute
That's 2 minutes too long.
I'll just send you the still.
And you remember that one time where I showed you that video of the frog dancing like in a circle?
Yeah, and you kept telling me, no, wait, it's going to...
It was 10 minutes
I
long.
literally sat there, and I had to pee.
For 10 minutes, you watched this frog spinning in a circle.
I know what I did. It's that one that goes...
Yeah, it didn't.
And it's all multicolors. The multicolors that you can't see.
It didn't. I can see colors, okay? Jerk.
Mule.
Female dog.
Oh.
Is that okay? Because it's a female
How dare
dog?
you?
Can we say that word?
No.
But we can say Jack.
But you know what we will next... Well, I don't want to spoil what we will next week. Because that's one of the lines from the movies that he's... Who's the...
Well, we're going to be explicit next week.
We're going to say that.
I'm going to say a bunch of other words, too.
50, ladies and gentlemen,
Who's the
goes
meow?
explicit.
I'm so excited for next week.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
So, you good?
What? No, there was something else I wanted to say, and then you interrupted me.
It was about that stupid frog, and nobody wants to hear about the frog.
No, they do. It's funny.
Oh.
Okay, so look up on YouTube. It's like frog spinning, dancing in a circle rainbow, and it's not fast. It's not sped up or anything. It's 10 minutes
it's just
long.
a stupid little frog, and it's sitting there going...
10 minutes long, and I stood at the bottom of the stairs and was like, "Hey, check this out!" And you sat there and you watched it for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I kept... I'm like, I'm done.
I was like, "No, wait for it.
Wait for it.
You sat there and you waited, and then I went to Mom, and she didn't even get past 4 seconds. She said, "I'm not watching this. This is just the same thing." And I was like, "Just wait." She's like, "No."
Yeah, but because
You sat there for 10
And you know what? That was when that's the day the music died. That is the day the trust was gone from anything.
You still do stuff like that.
I know I do.
You
Leave me
don't
alone.
try and lie.
It's because I'm trying to rebuild that bridge, but it's burned. It's burned. Gnap. Anyway.
Gnip gnap?
No, not gnip gnap. Gnap.
Gnip gnap.
On the
gnap?
Okay. Oh my god, we're so off.
I'm so tired.
The Smurfs.
No, I don't. Okay,
No,
I don't
not
care
those
anymore.
Smurfs. Old school Smurfs.
Yeah,
if
that's
they got
bad
bit on
too.
the tail, they would turn purple, and then they'd go gnap, 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 and then they'd go ow, and bite them on the tail, and then you go gnap, gnap, and they turn purple. It's weird. I don't know. It's weird.
You ever think about purple nurples?
Yeah, I don't
Purple
like.
chowder?
I remember that. So.
They like kind of stiff like eggs.
Yeah, The Princess Bride was released October 9th, 1987.
Rada rada.
And is an adventure fantasy. To me, it's more comedy.
Hey.
Yeah.
You remember? You ever watch iCarly? You watched
Yes.
it with us, right? You remember the Japan episode where they go over and they are competing online with the dude? Look, one guy's a puppet, it's Poopit. And it's a dog, and it's pink, it's poodle, but it's got a mustache and it's French. He's my
Vaguely.
Poopit.
I
It should be anything with
vaguely.
you.
Oh, thank
He's
you.
all angry. He's like, what if we did this, but instead, I was a Poopit, and I'm just over here making like.
Am I talking as the puppet?
You talk
So
normal.
it's just me by myself.
Yeah, but I just make noises randomly like a dog would, and I'm over here I'm like.
That's gonna get real old.
Okay, what if instead of
Not for me. I'd be interested. I'd be like, yeah.
What if instead of a poodle?
And then a beaver. I knew it was a beaver.
Okay, you know how you're always even the scenarios where you're like, who from this movie would you keep as a person, but everyone else is a puppet?
Yeah.
Let's do that, but instead of puppets, it's beavers.
Oh my god. Are they puppet beavers or just beavers?
They're beavers.
Just beaver.
How are you gonna train them? How do you
They'd be
train a
running
beaver?
around. I don't know. Do they do tricks?
Slap their tail, build a dam.
There'll just be dams all over the place.
You try to walk into a room and you trip over the dam. And you're like, who put this here? And you just.
And they just build dams out of everything.
Yeah.
So like it's like the table, the microphone,
Your
the
eyelashes.
movies,
Goalies.
goalies.
The goalie turned you into the beaver.
That great. Now I'm gonna have a great dream tonight. Anyway, the plot summary is: while a boy is homesick, not homesick, I know. He's homesick. His grandfather reads him a story about true love.
He's at home sick.
Yes, he's home.
Comma.
Sick.
That's like, you didn't see Let's Eat Grandma?
Yeah.
Where do you put the comma?
Where do you put the comma? I saw one about it. Yeah. Anyway.
Or the one where you say a sentence, but you're like, I didn't run over your dog. I didn't run over your dog.
Yeah.
I didn't run over your dog.
Yeah.
I didn't run over your dog. Those always crack me up.
Yes. The movie stars a plethora of actors such as Carrie Elwes, Mandy Patinkin, Chris Sarandon, Christopher Guest, Wallace Shawn, Andre the Giant. Guess you can
You know
figure
who's
which
my
one that
favorite
is.
from this movie?
Is it Fred Savage?
Barry the Beaver.
Barry the Beaver. Robin Wright is in it. Peter Falk.
Oh god.
There's still many, many more, but I'm not going to go into them. Billy Crystal, Carol Kane. The movie did great at the box office, bringing in over $30 million when it only had a $16 million budget. So, it's pretty good. No. It's a little over an hour and a half long, but to me, it's a quick movie. It doesn't seem like it's that long. It seems like it goes pretty fast. So, did it seem that way to you?
I don't know. I watched it in segments.
Like a worm?
Like a worm. You see the picture of like it's a worm but long.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, I mean, where the face place is, like they put the face in the middle of the body instead of like here. If snakes were wide instead of long.
I'm not
So
looking. I'm not. You are nonsensical.
Instead of like where the faces would be at the end of the snake, they're like
I get it.
I'm explaining for everyone else who can't see the picture. So imagine you have an eye, right? An eye shape, like the letter I. So the face would be in the middle of the eye. So a snake, but the face is instead of long, it's
they
wide.
would like roll.
Yeah. Because they can't slither unless they go like from the side.
Yeah, but they would go
they're gonna have to turn and then like look where they are and then turn back and keep going.
They would be like M-shaped all
Ew.
the time.
Like a C? Like they're moving like a C?
I don't like it. Yeah. Oh. That makes me think of Rid-X. The stuff that eats poo.
What
It's
the hell?
It's a commercial. I don't know. That's what came into my head. That's why I don't go to
You know
therapy,
what
because
that
when I
makes
see
me
things
think of?
like that, people put me
The
on
Billy
drugs.
Mays thing where they like pour I'm Billy Mays.
Hi,
man.
Billy Mays here.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. He brought us a lot of good stuff. Yeah.
So that's not actually who I'm talking about though. It's not Billy
I'm
Mays.
talking about the
but
guy
it's
that took
somebody
over for Billy Mays.
No.
Brian Walker.
No. It's a different guy, different products.
Okay.
But it's gonna come to me in a couple minutes. I'm gonna look it up.
Hmm.
But he pours the thing down the sink. We actually bought some, I think. And
The
it
Green
dissolves.
Monster stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, God, that stuff
name?
is awesome.
What is the name of the
Green
guy?
Monster. What's
No.
his name?
Yeah.
Billy Mays.
Not Billy Mays.
I don't know.
Green Monster
What do you got?
Cleaner.
I don't think it's anybody.
It is.
All right, we're
I'm gonna
going
look
on.
It up. You keep going. You keep talking.
So a lot of the movie's charm is in the dialogue and banter. To me, much like our show. That was a good reference. You missed it, you jerk.
I'm looking this up.
Overall, it's a cute movie, and it holds up over time, which is what makes it great. Now, did you know apparently there was a sequel to the book that is absolutely horrible?
Nope, I did not know.
Yeah. So, not a movie, not a sequel to the movie, but just the book. But not really a story that needs a sequel, in my opinion. So, all right. Are you done looking that up? Because it's not anybody big. I'm trying to tell you.
It is.
It's not.
It is, and I'm just gotta look up who made it. Who made The Mighty Thirsty? I just need to say the name. I can't click on this pic. He says it in the title, but I can't remember if he swears or not.
But it's not that, because that commercial doesn't do that.
Oh my god, it does.
Anyway. Let it go.
I'm not bothering you. What
No,
am I
I'm
going to
just-
talk anyways?
No, I'm
just
just
keep
letting
doing what
you-
you're doing.
You're just going to drive yourself crazy.
I'm not. I'm going to
say-
drive myself crazy. Don't look at it. It's this dude. You see his face?
Isn't he the Australian guy?
Yes. What is his name?
I don't know, because he's not Billy Mays.
I know he's not Billy Mays. That's why I need to know.
Look, okay,
who he
so
is.
type this in. Actor who... This is not going to show you anything. That's just going to play the
It's gonna
stupid
give
commercial.
me a. That just
You're
gave
going
me
to
a
end up
bunch
ordering
of
it.
viruses.
Yeah, you're gonna get
I'm going to look it up over here.
Anyway,
Okay,
oh my gosh, go ahead.
So you were typing-
Actor who...
actor who
advertises
commercial for the Mighty Thirsty. Sullivan, something Sullivan. It just came to Anthony Sullivan. Yeah. As I typed it and I said, "That's what it is." Anthony Sullivan here. No, because you wanted me to stop. You were not. You were pausing my door.
Your sickness.
My door to curiosity. You said you need to drop it. No, I went through with it, and now everyone knows Anthony Sullivan. Everyone was on the edge of their seats.
Did we get any money for that? You know what they were doing? They were probably screaming at us. It's Anthony Sullivan. Move on.
Right. You say that to me again, and you're gonna have to find yourself a new host. That was disrespect. Move on. If you sound like that, stop listening. Jackass.
No. Mule.
Mules. Bunch of mules.
John Mule.
John Mulaney.
Jonathan
But
Mule.
John Mule. Mulaney. Muley. John Mulaney. But he's a mule.
But he's a mule. So.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I love too?
More than life itself.
Pete Davidson.
Who is that?
You make me sick.
I know the name.
Pete.
Oh my gosh.
You'd know him if you saw him, I'm sure.
I don't care for that guy. He's the one who said stupid stuff. He's on Saturday Night Live. I don't care for him at all.
No, I haven't seen where he said stupid stuff.
Yeah, he said really stupid stuff, and I didn't care for it. And then he tried to retract it and make it better, but he didn't really retract it. It was like satirical retract.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't care for him. So we start off with a sick kid in his bedroom playing video games. Old school video games, because it's an old school movie. His mother comes in and kisses him, checking on him. She says that his grandfather is there to see him since he is sick, and in busts the grandpa, who gives him a book. He's like, a book. He tells him that the book is the book that his father used to read to him, and that he read to his father when he was sick. He then starts to read the book, and we go into the story of Buttercup and Wesley, who she calls Farm Boy, which is disrespectful. She orders him around, and he always says, "as you wish," which I guess she realizes means that he loves, I love you. And she starts to realize that she loves him. They fall in love and kiss, but we go back to the grandson complaining about how it's mushy. So since Wesley didn't have money for marriage, Wesley goes off to seek his fortune and says he will be back, as this is true love. They kiss and part ways, and we find that Wesley's ship was attacked by the Dread Pirate Roberts, who never left survivors. At this point, Buttercup says she will never love again. Oh no. 5 years pass, and Prince Humperdinck says that he is marrying a lady that was once a commoner, and it's Buttercup. Buttercup does not love Humperdinck, but he is convinced that she would come to love him, which, that's kind of sick. So.
Well.
And you, of course, know who Humperdinck is. Chris Sarandon from Fright Night. I thought you...
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I'm not looking at you.
Which one's Fright Night?
The one with the wolf boy.
Kidding. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's all the weird, he's like the pedophile. He's all old going after the young girl.
Yeah, I guess
Tell me
so.
I'm wrong. Girl's like 13.
I'm Amy, and I think she was like, I think she was at
How do
least
you remember
18.
names like that? I can't. Blonde, yeah, Ben. No. Who's Ben?
There is no Ben.
No, but that's a main dude's name. Andy? I just go for generic white names. Andy, Ben,
There's no...
Philip. Philippe.
Philippe.
What is his name? The one who goes after Amy. He becomes a vampire. Charlie.
Brewster.
See, another basic white name. Just spit in your eye.
You nasty. So while on a daily ride... Oh, it's angry too. While on a daily ride, Buttercup is taken by 3 men. One of the men is trying to start a war by taking and killing Buttercup and making it look like the sworn enemy country did it.
Well, we didn't know that, Ned.
Huh? No, he explains it to her.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's talking about... No, he explains it to the other men when they're loading her onto the boat.
I don't pay attention, clearly.
The men do a funny little rhyming game as they start to sail off. which I thought was funny. He's like, no more rhyming and I mean it. Anybody want a peanut?
Minute and peanut don't rhyme.
It does if you're Austrian. How about that? One of the men keeps looking behind him, and it looks as if a ship is following them. Buttercup jumps over the side into eel-infested waters, and they start to circle her.
Eels.
Escalators.
Eels.
One of the eels is about to get her, but Fezzik the giant bonks it on the head
Bonk.
just in time
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
and pulls her out of the water.
Bonk.
He had some massive hands, too, man. That guy is huge. We also...
Bonk. He's dead now.
I know.
Isn't that really
God,
sad?
it makes me so sad. I love Andre the Giant. We also
What
get
else was he in?
he was a wrestler. He was a pro wrestler that wrestled like Hulk
Hey,
Hogan.
watch this.
Yeah.
Bonk.
We also get a cutscene to the grandson and grandpa, which is kind of funny. So they sail.
I like the cutscenes. I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah.
Moo.
So they sail on, and the ship that is pursuing them is getting closer, but they reach the cliffs of insanity, which I like that's
How
what
do
they
you
were
think
called.
they filmed that part? With them climbing up and such?
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
Oh,
By how do you think they
green
filmed that part
screen.
with them
Green
climbing
screen.
up?
I think that they
were
had-
on the rocks a lot of the time.
I think that they had somebody with dummies, like little puppets, on the side of them, with a rope that was on them and made them look like they were climbing, but were really just being pulled up. Yeah, that's how I think. With a green screen. So, they reach the cliffs of insanity, and Fezzik, the giant, straps everyone to him and starts to climb. As he climbs, the man following them reaches the same place and starts to climb after them. Vincini keeps saying inconceivable about everything going on and tells Fezzik to go faster. I liked how he was complaining the entire time, too. He's like, I'm going to get a new giant. We're talking about your job here. They reach the top, and Vincini cuts the rope. So it would seem that the man is dead. However, he is on the cliffs hanging on. Vincini wants Indigo. And I always thought it was Indigo, but it's just Indigo. So, to stay and fight the man while the others go ahead. Indigo tries to hurry him along, so he offers him a rope after swearing on his father that he will not kill him until he reaches the top. So the man in black climbs, and he and Indigo first have a conversation about how his father was killed by a six-fingered man, which is creepy. He says about how he...
That's rude to six-fingered people.
Okay, you're right. I always thought, no, this is truly. I always thought that he cut off one of his father's fingers and put it in the glove with him to make him the six-fingered man.
That's disgusting. Wouldn't it rot over time?
Yeah, but I always thought that's what it was.
Freak.
As a kid, when I watched, that's what I
You
thought.
think like a weirdo.
I'm a weirdo. Thank you. Yeah. All the therapy I've had to been through for somebody to tell me that. Don't look at me.
What therapy?
Some therapy. I've been through therapy. Thank you.
Therapy is not therapy for everything else. Sit you down, open a notebook. How do your cells feel?
Since the goalie?
How's your connection with your father?
Great.
Yeah, yours is.
Yeah. Ew.
Oh god.
So he says,
Ew.
Yeah, he's
You are
snorty.
so rude. That's how I laugh.
He says about how he hunted the
I'll be
six-fingered
talking about that
man,
in therapy.
and he.
It's gonna go E for explicit really quickly.
he wants to tell the six-fingered man.
Wait, if I can say jackass, can I say mule hole?
Yeah, sure. He wants to say hello.
Here, hold on, I gotta make a list.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. They then fence, and they actually talk and compliment each other while doing so. The man in black bests him, and after quite a battle, and Inigo prepares to die, haha, but the man in black knocks him out instead.
You should call him the Spaniard. His name's too hard.
Inigo?
Hmm.
Vincini and Fezzik watch from a distance and see that Inigo lost, so Vincini tells Fezzik to sit and wait for him and smash his head with a rock.
Okay.
Fezzik says that it's not very sportsmanlike to do so, so they wrestle it out, and in order to see who will live.
So I have made a list now
Okay.
of all the words I'm allowed to say.
Go ahead.
What? Okay, asshole.
No.
I said mule. I can't say that.
Not like that.
What do you mean not like that?
No.
Okay, that's what I was asking. And you said, yeah. Why would I say mule hole?
Mule hole.
Because I didn't want to say it, so I just said mule. Jackass.
Yeah, jackass is okay.
Why is the other one okay?
No.
Mule hole. You have a hole full of mules.
Oh, and
damn.
And damn.
What else is there?
That's it. That's all you got. And now I've got to check the little box when I make this video.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we're already here.
Since we're already going down that hole anyway, down the mule hole. Oh my gosh.
See, that works. That works.
You can say mule hole all day long.
But so what? Okay. And what's another word for mule?
Donkey.
No. What's another word for donkey? I'm gonna say donkey hole. No. So if you need a quicker way to say mule hole,
you don't need one.
Then
So, after some time of them fighting, the man in black chokes him out, and Fezzik passes out, which was a pretty quick fight.
God, you know what I hate?
Yeah, what?
These little doodles at the bottom of this damn notebook. It's so creepy.
Kids made those.
How long their arm is.
Well, that's probably kind of like a
Oh, look,
4-year.
kids made them, and it's St. Jude, so you need to feel bad about yourself. Thanks, asshole. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oops. See, that one was an accident. That was a genuine accident.
We see that Humperdinck and crew are tracking, and Humperdinck thinks that the country is Gilda is responsible.
Sorry.
You are out of control.
I get it.
You digress. Is that what you're going to say?
I was gonna make fun. No, I can't.
Stop.
I got ADHD.
You got
Well, I
HD,
don't.
ADHD. The man in black reaches Vincini and Buttercup. When he does, they decide to have a duel of wits to the death. Don't.
I can't. No, I can't.
Okay, well, don't.
I can't.
The man in black pulls out iocane powder, which is poisonous.
Have you ever had that?
No.
Is it real?
Probably. But he puts it into the wine and tells Vincini to choose a glass to drink from. Oh.
You don't have your slippers on. I just noticed.
Vincini goes on and on about why he chose the way that he does. And just as he's about to drink, he switches glasses and then drinks and dies while laughing.
You ever think about how...
Yeah.
About the worm from Beetlejuice?
The sandworm?
Yes.
In what way?
Just in general.
How it's got a little mouth inside of a mouth?
I just think about the worm sometimes. Stop touching me with your feet.
They're on my side. I am on my side.
I'm facing you, so technically all this is my side.
Oh, well. Go ahead. Anyway, what about the worm?
It's the Goldie.
I guess so. Man. That stuff, it works. It's got you amped up.
It does not have me amped up. The fact that it is 4 a.m. has me amped up. It's not 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. somewhere.
All right.
What did you ask me?
I didn't.
You ever think how boring it is? You just read it off. I think I'm just sitting here like, God, I just watched this movie, and you're sitting going, and then he did this, and then this. Who listens to this?
People.
Are you?
We also see that Humperdinck has found that the giant was beaten.
Oh, do we?
Yep.
Who sees it?
Buttercup gives the
can't
man
see anything.
in black an offer, as well as gives him heck, and Humperdinck finds Vincini dead.
You know what we're like?
What?
What's you got stone face.
What?
They're reading Rainbow. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
You know how they're all because they read the words to you, and then you see it in your mind. That's kind of what it's like.
Okay. We can change the format of how we do this. After 50 episodes, we can definitely change it.
How would you change it?
I not read it off. Just talk about other stuff that happened in the movie. But
I'm just saying. I just think like it's like summarizing.
Yeah.
But
I can get to it differently.
Wise, I feel like we haven't done it like that. Usually, I guess I zone out more when we do these.
Buttercup and Wesley are talking about love again and how
you ever when you're watching a movie and you sit there and you're like watching it, or like you know what's always crazy to me when you're listening to music and you tune out. How do you tune out to music and then you come back and you're like, oh, hold on, there's songs playing. How do you tune music out when it's like right there in your ear?
I don't know. That doesn't happen to me.
Really?
Yeah.
You hear it the entire time?
Yeah, I'm listening to it the whole time.
What the hell is wrong with me then?
Write that one down.
Hell?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a second.
How Buttercup loves Wesley in True Love. As they talk, the Dread Pirate Robert says that he remembered the farm boy that she speaks of, and says that he said, please don't kill him, and that he said that true love was why he wanted to live. So the Dread Pirate Roberts looks and sees that Humperdinck is closing in on, and Buttercup pushes him down the hill, saying, you can die too. He says, as you wish, as he's pushed down the hill, and it is revealed that it is Wesley, which...
The acting in this is really bad. You ever think about that?
What is that?
The acting in this?
I thought it was pretty
It's
good.
not good.
Buttercup realizes this.
I mean, like, I guess, like, is it on purpose, how the way they act?
I don't. Yeah, maybe.
Because if it's on purpose, then it's like, okay, comedy.
Yeah.
You know.
See, that's how I always
But
thought it.
if
I
it's-
always
if
thought it
it's
was a
not-
comedy.
If it's not, then it's bad acting.
So Buttercup chucks herself over the hill as well when she realizes Wesley after him. I like how she bounced when she was going down. Like, she's like, oh, ow. We get another cutscene with the grandson complaining about the kissing again. Buttercup and Wesley go into the fire swamp where no one has ever survived and make their way to in hopes of avoiding the strange spontaneous fires that spring up, as well as the roos, or rodents of unusual size.
And then they died. And then that was it. The end.
And that was
so what was your favorite character? The ruse?
Yeah. Wesley explains how he lived and how he took over for the Dread Pirate Roberts. Buttercup steps in and sinks into a sand trap,
Ow.
and Wesley jumps in after her and saves her life.
You know what? If I go into a sand trap, that's it for me.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm not going back out.
I like how one of the roos walked by at the same time, smelling the sand pit. It was all... Because that's a dude in a suit. You know what I mean?
You mean those things aren't real?
No, I'm sorry. They're not real.
Oh my god.
I know, I wrecked your life.
For me. Damn it. That's on the list.
You're just like, that's just where you're at tonight.
Is that not on the list?
It's on the list.
Here,
Wesley
I'll put
is
damn
then...
parentheses it.
Wesley is then attacked by a
Yo,
roo
look at this bruise on my arm.
and uses the fire to burn it up.
Don't touch it.
And then stab it out.
Why is that your immediate thought is to push on it?
They make it to the other side, and it looks like it's going to be happily ever after until they hear horses approaching.
It looks like...
That looks bad. It's Humperdinck,
Don't say
and Buttercup realizes that it's a trap and makes a deal with Humperdinck to go with him if he spares Wesley.
Stupid name, Humperdinck.
I like
Dunkle.
it. Humperdinck.
Is that type of flower?
Yeah, probably. Humperdinck tells the six-fingered man to throw Wesley in the pit of despair and rides off with Buttercup. Wesley realizes that the man with six fingers is the one taking him hostage and brings up that someone is looking for him, and the man with six fingers knocks him out. We then find Wesley in the pit of despair being cleaned up by this albino-looking guy. Wesley finds that he is going to be put into the machine and tortured to death. We then see a dream sequence where Buttercup has been married to Humperdinck and his father is dead. As she is presented to the people, a woman comes out of the crowd and boos her relentlessly, giving her grief for marrying another while her true love lives. And I like that scene because it's like, boo! Boo! Wretch! The slime, the queen of filth! So, anyway, what?
Nothing.
Okay.
B for explicit.
No.
Goalie.
She wakes.
Goalie. Can I have another goalie gummy?
No. She wakes and we find that it is
Hunky.
10 days to the wedding and the king still lives, so Buttercup tells Humperdinck that she will kill herself if he forces her to marry him. He even says that he will send his fastest ships after him to deliver him a message from Buttercup. He's like, well, consider me an alternative to death, if you will.
He seemed nice.
Yeah. The Count and Humperdinck are discussing how it was Humperdinck that planned Vincini taking Buttercup and how he still planned on killing her and blaming Gilda for the murder.
Have you ever seen Emperor's New Groove?
Yep, I love that movie.
I was thinking about it today. I was like, I wonder if you've ever seen that because it seemed like your humor. I feel like you'd really like that movie.
That's where he gets turned into a llama.
Yeah.
Yep, that's one of my favorite movies. It's actually, and David Spade is one of my favorite actors, and I
Which
really...
one's that?
He's the llama.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, bad llama. Because he just, his wit and banter the entire movie, it really does it.
Yeah. You ever watched the TV show?
Not that I am aware of.
I've never watched it either.
So.
That was a good movie. I
It
watched
was.
that today at work too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It was that dead.
Wow. The Count then goes into the pit of despair using a secret knot and tortures Wesley with the machine, saying that he sucked a year from his life.
How many years do you think you have?
Not many. When asked how it makes him feel, Wesley just cries.
I feel like I got a solid 4. Like total.
In dog years? Because you're already older than 4.
I know, isn't it that weird? There's a guy who came in, you know Prince Philip?
Yes.
You know how he looked? Like death.
Oh no, did he look like that? That's sad.
Well, no, this guy looked nothing like that.
Oh.
I just meant like on the verge of death.
Oh, okay, I got you.
This guy looked older than life. Came in like like older than a dinosaur type beat. And I'm talking to Scott, my pal. And I go, this guy looks like he's on 4% battery life. I wonder how many years he got left.
That's good.
Days. R.I.P. Prince Philip, by the way.
Not okay.
Really, I guess. I don't really. He looked really
I don't want to
weird.
say I don't really care. I'm sad that somebody's dead.
Nope, I don't care.
But at the same time, you know what? It has nothing to do with our country. It's another country. They're only known. You know how many other people died in between when he died and this minute that we're talking about that?
How many?
A lot. And you know how much they got news? None, because they're not the stupid
And you know
Prince
what else I
Philip,
watched
and I
today?
don't care. What?
Coco. I love that movie.
Is that the one where the kid goes to the dead realm?
Yeah.
I've
I
never
watched
seen
it again, and I cried again.
Oh.
I've seen that. I watched that a lot at work, actually. Mm-hmm.
I've seen you watching that movie.
Yeah, multiple times. If only Netflix still had Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. A guard comes to Humperdinck and they discuss how killers are in the thieves' forest and they're planning on killing the princess. So Humperdinck says that he wants a brute squad formed in order to clear the forest and arrest everyone. There is report that there is a Spaniard giving trouble, and it turns out to be Inigo. Inigo is waiting for Vincini, but of course he is dead. While waiting, he is picked up by Fezzik, who knocks the guard and out, and then proceeds to nurse Inigo back to health and tells him that the Six-Finger Man lives.
By waterboarding him.
Yeah, he basically did. Inigo wants to attack and fight, but says he needs the Man in Black in order to plan a way to pull it off. We see Humperdinck slip up a bit about not really sending the ships to find Wesley. And when challenged by Buttercup, he gets pissed and locks Buttercup in her room. He then goes to the pit of despair and turns the machine on all the way up to 50 and tortures Wesley to what seems like death. His screams can be heard across the land, and Inigo hears it, and they are able to track him to the forest and find the knot that opens the passage to the pit of despair using the sword guided by his father's spirit.
Which is like a dowsing.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. They find Wesley and think he is dead. And we are interrupted by a cutscene to the grandson and the grandfather again. And the grandfather thinks and the grandson is getting too excited and is going to stop. However, the grandson asks him to continue.
Not excited. Because he's
he's
worried.
Okay, I got you.
The grandpa thinks he's worried, and he's like, no.
He's like, it's too much for you. And he's like, no, it's good. Mm-hmm. So Inigo and
You ever read a book like that?
Pigs in Hiding. I didn't know if they were going to find them, and they never did.
They didn't?
So Inigo and Fezzik take Wesley to see... They hide.
Forever?
Yep, forever. They're still hiding.
That's really sad. Who are they hiding from?
The other pig.
No, are you serious?
Anyway.
No, for real? That's really sad.
They're playing hide and seek. They all come out at the end.
They do?
Yeah, they all come out.
Are you lying?
I'm gonna knock you
Are you lying? I'm not kidding.
I'll show you the book.
Okay.
They come out.
If they don't, next episode, I'm gonna be really pissed the entire time. I'm gonna go like, those damn pigs were hiding still.
So Inigo and Fezzik take Wesley to see Miracle Max, who hesitates to help them, but does when his wife yells him up. Max gives him what needs to be, since he wants to live for true love, and that it will cause Humperdinck to suffer. So the trio go to the wall of the castle and see that there are more than 30 guards and give Wesley the pill. Wesley wakes and forms a plan while gaining the ability to move a bit. Buttercup is still convinced that Wesley will come and save her before being married. They can hear the trio coming to the gate where they have Fezzik dressed as the dread pirate Roberts in the wheelbarrow, and they light him on fire. The guards scatter, leaving the head guard alone, who gives over the key. Humperdinck has the priest skip to the end and say man and wife so that he can go see what's going on because he knows it's Wesley coming. The Count and he thinks it is.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't say he knows because as far as he knew, he's dead. The Count and guards find them, and Inigo sees that he is the six-fingered man and gets to say to him what he's been wanting to say to him for more than 20 years. Inigo needs Fezzik's help opening the door, so he props Wesley up and goes to knock the door down for Inigo. It's great how Buttercup gives the king a kiss and says she's going to be killing herself. And she's like, she kissed me. And it's like, dude, where you at? Inigo continues to pursue the Count, and Fezzik goes to look for Wesley but can't find him. Inigo catches up with the Count, and the Count throws a dagger into his gut. Buttercup goes to the honeymoon suite and is about to kill herself when Wesley interrupts her. They kiss, but Wesley is unable to move well and it's still, from being mostly dead all day. Inigo continues to fight the Count and uses his thirst for vengeance to power through the pain. He has the Count offer him whatever he wants, but still kills the Count in revenge. So then Wesley and Buttercup discuss how she is not really married, as she didn't say I do. Because basically he just... So Wesley says that they will duel to the pain because Humperdinck comes in. And Humperdinck is basically scared by Wesley's speech and sits down as though he's like... He just sits down all pleasantly. Buttercup ties him up, and Inigo comes in to help, leaving Humperdinck to live. Fezzik shows up and has 4 white horses to escape on. Inigo says he doesn't know what to live for now that he has done his revenge, and Wesley offers him the job as the Dread Pirate Roberts. They ride off, and as they do, the grandfather narrates, but then stops short of the kissing. This time, the grandson says that he wants to hear about it, so the grandfather says they kiss the number 1 kiss of all time. We then get an exit scene of the grandson asking the grandfather to come and read the story tomorrow, and the grandfather says, as you wish, and that's pretty much how the story ends.
Oh my God, that was really short. Anyways, I'm watching Pigs in Hiding being told because I'm going to be really upset if you lied to me.
Okay.
But it is really interesting. I like how the pigs are drawn. They have really long ears.
Yeah. They all come out at the end.
How did you find this movie?
This is a book. This is my favorite book. It's my book from when I was a kid.
Do you notice how they had the dog, in a leash?
Yeah.
Why is the dog not talking?
I don't know, dude.
Peanuts, sandwiches.
Anyway. So, overall thoughts on the movie? What do you give it?
What do you give it?
I give it a 3.5.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, well, it was hard for me because I didn't know if it was classified as a comedy. Because the thing is, if it's classified as comedy, then they did a really good job. I love this movie.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie. Oh, look, they all came out. Okay. And if it wasn't, if it was a serious, romantic movie, then it was not that good, because it's their acting wasn't all that great. Sometimes it's just dragging people along and then fainting randomly. It just when did this movie come out?
It's Rob Reiner is the director, and he does movies in that fashion. So I would say that it's supposed to be
then
a comedy.
I give it a 3.5 as well. Okay. When did it come out?
In the 80s. Like I said, 1987, October 9th, 1987.
How old were you?
10. Not even. I was 9. About to be 10. I was probably 10 by the time I watched it because going to the movies and then watching it on
it was about
a video.
Then I was 12 when I watched it for the first time. So we watched it around the same age because I watched it in the 7th grade and you leave 5th grade 10th.
Yeah.
And when you're 10. It's always weird to me how all that worked. What was your favorite character?
Andre the Giant. Fezzik. He's just because he's my. I like the character. I like him. So probably because I like him as much as I do, he's probably my favorite character. You?
Wesley.
Wesley is your favorite character? Nice.
Wanna know why?
Yes.
I think he's pretty.
Do you remember? Did you ever see the first Saw? Where the guy hacks his foot off?
I don't like watching the Saw movies because they feel too real to me.
Well, he's in Saw. He was in the very first Saw.
They just, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like horror movies, I'm good. I like scary things.
Yeah, that's
I just
graphic.
don't like when it's too real.
Yeah, I got you.
That feels like something that could legitimately happen. Not maybe the puppet part. Maybe the puppet part. Want to play a game?
I like to want to play a game.
But, like, locking people up because they've done bad things. Because people are crazy like that.
Yeah.
Least favorite character?
Least favorite character is probably Buttercup.
Yeah, same. Yeah, me too.
I mean, I get her, but meh.
What was your favorite scene?
You know, it's pretty tough. I like the ruse. I like the eels. So I like the little beastie things. So probably one of those two. Or when he doesn't have very good movement of his body, and he goes when he's when he's about to fall, and he pushes himself back up. So how about you?
The one where the miracle guy
Max
puts the
chocolate.
No.
Oh.
He doesn't put the chocolate in.
Oh, it puts the breathing thing in his mouth?
The fireplace.
Yeah, the
thing.
fireplace fan.
Fireplace fan.
Stoker. I think it's called a fire stoker.
Yeah. Imagine having one of those things go. Doesn't it suck in air the same way?
Yes.
Poor guy. He's sitting there having it. You know what I mean?
Your tongue all going in.
Yeah, see, I would have a problem not wanting to do that.
Me
too.
Like, blah, 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 blah. Right. You have anything else?
No.
Right.
I don't think so.
You want some trivia?
Oh, yes.
I got some trivia.
Hit me up with a trivia.
All right. When asked what his favorite thing about making this film was, Andre the Giant replied, without skipping a beat, "Nobody looks at me." He felt treated as an equal without people staring at him because of his grand height. That was nice.
Aww.
I thought that was nice.
That is nice.
He doesn't feel like a freak. So, Mandy,
that is nice.
Mandy
right?
Patinkin.
You did the voice as if I wasn't being sincere. That's nice.
Yeah. Mandy Patinkin, who played Inigo
Who is
Montoya, says that that's his personal favorite favorite role over the years of
what
playing
else is
stuff.
he in? He looks like he could be a good what's his name?
Did you ever watch the
Peter
show
Pan?
Dead Like Me?
Nope.
There was a show called Dead Like Me that he was on. And other than that, I don't really know. I didn't really look him up.
Oh.
During the filming of some scenes, the weather became cold. So cold that Robin Wright, the Buttercup, was really cold. So Andre the Giant helped her by placing one of his hands over her head. His hand was so big that it would entirely cover the top of her head, keeping her warm.
That's nice.
It's a big hand, bro.
That would scare me.
That would scare me. Your hand's too big to be on me like that. Robin Wright and Carrie Elwes were smitten with each other during the film.
Who is who?
Wesley and Buttercup were really, like, dating, I guess you could say, which naturally helped their chemistry in the movie. Carrie Elwes said that he couldn't concentrate on much of anything after their first encounter with Robin, so he was actually pretty taken with her.
Oh.
Yeah. She ended up marrying Sean Penn for a while. So, you know who she is, right? You know she's Jenny.
From what?
From Forrest Gump.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, good. Don't bother. Don't waste your time. So, when Count Rugen, who's the six-fingered guy, hits Wesley over the head, Carrie Elwes told Christopher Guest to go ahead and hit him for real. Guest hit him hard enough to shut down production for a day while Elwes went to the hospital.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Is it the one they used?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the one where he hits him on the head when he's like, yeah, I know a man that's looking for you. And he really hit him on the head and he really jacked him up.
Who is that in the movie?
You know when he's sitting, the six-finger man is on the horse right after they come out of the fire swamp. And Buttercup rides off with Humperdinck.
Yeah.
And then he's like, because he's about to take him to the pit of despair.
Okay, yeah.
And he sees his hand. He's like, oh, you have 6 fingers. I know somebody who's looking for you. And he takes his sword and he goes, bam, right on Carrie Elwes' head. When he does, he really hits him and he really put him in the hospital. So,
Bonk.
Mandy Patinkin, who played Inigo Montoya, claims that the only injury he sustained during the entire filming of the movie was a bruised rib due to stifling his laughter in the scene with Billy Crystal, who is Miracle Max.
You can do that?
Yeah. Yeah, you can laugh hard enough. His attempt at holding back his laughter is obvious from the facial expression during his life. This is noble, sir. So, like, the entire time they were filming that, he was just busting his butt laughing. And I said butt. And director Rob Reiner actually had to leave the set during those scenes because he was laughing so hard, he would feel nauseated.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, he would be laughing so hard at Miracle Max. So, and that's what I've got. Yeah.
Well.
Yes.
Cool.
Do you have anything else?
I don't.
All right, we're going to wrap this up tonight.
My joints hurt. My elbow.
I'm sorry about your joints.
Look at this. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, it just cracked.
Maybe
Maybe I can do the other one.
Oh, dang, dude. That's going to be on there forever.
Everyone's going to be like, I wonder if I can crack my elbow.
I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by and listening to our 49th episode. We definitely appreciate it more than you could imagine. And of course, the best way to say you love us is to give us that 5-star review on iTunes. You can email us at the yesteryearpodcast@gmail.com. Twitter is twitter.com/yesteryearpcast. Instagram.com/yesteryearpodcast. Facebook is facebook.com/yesteryearpodcast. We do have our private group, the Truffle Shufflers. Our secret question is the host names, James and Beth. We have our awesome website. Yes, I'll say it again. Awesome website. The yesteryearpodcast.com, where you can get all of our sponsored stuff like Goalie.
Which gives you
pep.
Good vibes.
Yeah. Positive vibes and happy face. You can, if you wanted to, you can sponsor us through Patreon and patreon.com/the nostalgia group. We, in the last month, we put out 2 of the nostalgia group episodes so that you guys can kind of get a feel of what those are like. Pretty much the same thing.
2 out of 3 episodes that are available.
6.
We have 6?
Yeah. Shout out to Greg Rebin for our intro and outro music. And all right, as always, we love to say good night. Say good night, Beth.
Good night.
Good night.